Hi, my name is Rahul Srivastav and I welcome you all in our today's video. Now you will realize and you will agree with me that there are times when we are back to the field after a long period of time. Or there are some officers who have taken a role of credit after a long period of time or are new in the credit field. But today's topic we'll be discussing on housing loan. Now, when I came back to the field, after a couple of years, then I also faced the same difficulty. And so, to reduce that difficulty or to reduce that gap, today I'm coming with this video. Now, you will realize that many of us, few of us, are not aware of the eligibility sheets. Suppose in today's case, we'll take off a housing loan. So suppose a customer comes to you, and if you are new to the credit in housing loan, or if you are coming after a long time, then you must not be aware. It's normal. You must not be aware of the how to calculate the eligibility sheet of that customer. So in that case, what happens? We collect the documents from the customer and we simply hand it over to the CPCT. Now, when they do the analysis of his loan, we realize that, oh my God, he is not eligible for his loan because of numerous factors. And then it creates not only a bad impression on us, but also it badly affects the turnaround time. And it also in a way leads to wastage of time. So it's better that we should understand how to calculate the eligibility of that customer. And then once we are satisfied with his eligibility, we should immediately hand over the documents to our CPC retail team or whatever the case may be. So, hi, myself Rahul Srivastav, and without any further delay, let's start our topic. And in today's topic, we will be focusing, in this episode, we will be focusing only on salaried people, and that too when we are considering the income of the applicant only. Okay, so let's start the topic. This is a sheet that I've made for you. In case you would be needing this sheet, then just let me know. I'll give this. I'll just WhatsApp or I'll email the sheet to you. Now, suppose first when the customer comes to you, first and foremost you need to do is you need to extract the CIBIL score. So once you are satisfied with the CIBIL score, if there is no write-off, if there is no settled accounts, and even if it is there, and if you are satisfied with why is it settled or why it is write-off, and he has produced the relevant documents against it, then you can go ahead. Now, first I have taken the CIBIL score. Now, first I need to go through his, second I need to go through his salary sheet. Now, first and foremost, what you need to do is simply go and check gross salary. Now, in this case, suppose he is Mr. X, his gross salary is 70,000 rupees. Let us suppose. And then first you need to, since it is 70,000 rupees, the maximum reduction allowed as per policy is 65% of gross. Now, 65% of gross comes to, see, I'll do in front of you, 65% of this gross comes out to be 45,500 rupees. Why 65% we have taken? Because it is clearly mentioned over here. I'll show you. Because it is clearly mentioned that if your salary is above 50,000 and up to 2 lakh rupees, then the deduction norm should be 65%. If it is below 50,000, the gross monthly salary, then it should be 50%. Sorry, 60%. And if it is about 2 lakh rupees monthly, then it should be 70%. Obviously, you can take deviations in some of the cases. Now, this is a normal case wherein we are taking 65% of the deduction. Now, first you need to check what are his salary reductions. Now, suppose salary reduction comes out to be 8,000 rupees. You can check it from his salary slip. Now, next comes the CIBIL deductions. Now, once we are going through the CIBIL deductions, in this case of Mr. X, we are going through some, we are checking the deduction now. Now, first he has availed a consumer loan, suppose, and its EMI is 2,000 rupees. So first we'll write down here 2,000 rupees. Second, suppose he has availed auto loan. And then auto loan, his EMI is 5,000 rupees. So we'll write down here 5,000 rupees. And last one is personal loan. Here, suppose he has availed personal loan and reduction norms comes out to be 1500 rupees. So we need to write down all these reduction norms under his CIBIL deductions. Right? यहाँ तक clear है? Now we'll calculate total deductions. So total deductions would include what? तो वो CIBIL deductions भी include होगा and it would also include the salary deductions. So once we do the summation of all the deductions, that is salary reductions plus CIBIL deductions, it comes out to be 16,500 in this case, which is total deductions. Okay. Now understand this concept. Left out amount for EMI. So what would be the left out amount for what would be the left out amount for EMI? So left out amount would be equals to the 65% of gross. Kyun? Because this is the amount which is left, which is maximum deductions is allowed. We cannot allow more than this. So 65% of gross minus what is already being deducted is 16,500. So this is the amount which would be left for EMI. Correct. This is the amount which would be left for EMI. So what was his CIBIL? CIBIL is suppose 775. So as per CIBIL, what is rate of interest? As of now, it would be 7.40. Now, what is percentage to reduction norms? It would be, see in this case, amount left for EMI 29 divided by gross would be 41.43, right? But this is one part. Now, what is the second part? You need to first go through agreement to sale. Suppose this is the under construction property. Now, he would have done agreement to sale. Agreement to sale supposes 50 lakhs in this case. So first you need to calculate 90% of that. Now 90% of how much it comes? 90% of our agreement to sale. Agreement to sale is suppose 45 lakh rupees and then 80% equals to 80% of agreement to sale. In both these cases, it comes to this sum. Now, agreement to sale will not include stamp duty and registration. Apart from that, it would include almost everything. For details, you can refer to the circular. We are just going through an example. So here I have taken an example wherein agreement to sell, suppose with everything it comes to 50 lakh rupees, excluding stamp duty and registration, as I said earlier. Now there are two cases. Either he would want to avail 90% or he would want to avail 80%. Now if he wants to avail 90%, then we can give him 45 lakh rupees of loan. And in case he wants to avail 80%, then in this case we can give him 40 lakh rupees. Now, if he wants to avail 90% rupees, then under this rate of interest, we will have to add 0.015%. Okay. And if in case he wants to avail 80% only, then in that case, we can give him 40 lakh rupees and that too with the 7.40 rate of interest. Okay. Now, another thing that needs to be noted is his age. So suppose in this case his age is 41 years. Maximum age up to which we can allow deductions is 75 years. Now maximum loan period that we can give him loan is for period of 75 minus 41, that comes to be 34 years. But what is the maximum age for which we allow the loan? That is up till maximum 30 years only. That is 360 months. Okay. So eligible loan period will be 30 years. Now यहाँ पे नोट करो what is the maximum amount left for EMI 29,000. What is the rate of interest 7.40. What is maximum age 30 years. Now यहाँ तक clear है. Now what would be his eligible loan amount? What would be his eligible loan amount? So we have to calculate on the basis of this left out amount for EMI. So what we need to do is we need to go here and then we need to apply the concept of goal seek. Simply देखो loan period is 360. Okay, what is the rate of interest? Suppose he wants to avail 80%, right? So what would be his rate of interest? 7.40. Okay, in case we are considering 80% of the agreement to value price. And then we will go to data. See, we'll need to click on this EMI cell and then we need to go to this data. From here we need to go to what if analysis and then we need to go to goal seek. Now goal seek, a pop-up screen will open for you. Here you need to go to to value. Now to value is something. What is to value? What is the maximum EMI he can afford? So what is the maximum EMI amount? 29,000 rupees. What he could afford. So here आप जाओगे to goal seek. Okay. here you need to type here minus 29,000 rupees. Why minus 29,000 rupees? Because it's out of pocket expenses. EMI भैया pocket से जा रहा है ना बाहर, so it's out of expense. So we'll write here minus 29,000 rupees, and then by changing cell, what we need to calculate is loan amount. So we'll simply click on this loan amount, and then once we press OK, okay, just a second. See, we need to click here. Then we need to go to what if analysis, goal seek, and then here we'll write minus 29,000 rupees by changing cell, loan amount, and then we'll press OK. Now see, immediately his loan amount has come. With this loan, he is eligible for 41,88,000 rupees. This much amount. So what is his eligible maximum? 41 lakhs 88,000 rupees, round figure. You can tell him 41,88,000 rupees with this deduction norms. So even if he wants to avail 90%, it's not possible. Why? Because as per his salary, he is only eligible for 41,88,000 rupees. Now, in case if he closes any of this CIBIL loan, then only his loan amount could be enhanced. So this was the basic of how to calculate the eligibility loan of a housing loan customer if he is salaried, and only when we have considered the income of the applicant, right? In another video, we'll be discussing on how to calculate how to consider the income of the co-applicant as well. Because suppose in this case he is not eligible for a loan of suppose 90%. In that case, we need to take the income of co-applicant if it is applicable. So in today's video, we'll stick to this only. I hope this video was useful to you. Kindly do share this video in other groups as well, so that everyone gets benefit from this. I hope this video was useful to you. If you like my initiative, please do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for latest updates. So till then, take care. Bye bye.